Well, this is hunt 14, and for this hunt we traveled out west part of the state, about 4 hours away. We traveled out here and rented a little state cabin, and so we're out here for Saturday and Sunday.
And get that spotlight off me. This guy buys on his head a lighthouse light. Seriously, turn that thing off. His mission is to stare me in the face with that thing at 6 in the morning and make my life as miserable as possible. It is a great device when it's not directed in my eyes.
I can't see anything right now.
The only problem is 80% of the time it seems to be directed in my eyes. So anyway, tomorrow morning is morning number 1 out here, the western part of our state. And we do have a north wind popping up tomorrow and the next day with a little bit of a cold front, so we're hoping that the birds can, a few more can move in. So we will see. We will see what happens.
This is going to be awesome.
Well, here we are in the morning and just now light enough to do a little filming. We got Simeon here from Hunt 8 and old Bumble Mitts is here on my right. And Izzy and Candy are here. And we had a drake just drop right down in. And Simeon and old Fumbles doubled on it, split it.
Snow geese coming from right to left, going toward the lake.
There's a lot of them, all right. That was weird. So I think we're gonna make a move to the main lake.
There's just...
And as we keep hearing shooting up that direction, it's a pretty big area, so I think we're gonna make a move here and head into the main lake, because there's just nothing back in this creek. That group that was in here last night, I don't know, maybe they just come in here in the evening, but we've just got that one drake, so we're gonna make a move. But day's not over, day's young, right, boy?
We're gonna go and check out another spot.
Yeah.
Try to go and find another spot.
Yeah.
Now it's totally gone.
Alright, so we did get this one duck.
And we took
Just
out its eye.
right at shooting time, landing in the decoys.
Me and Papa split this one because shot here and shot in the head.
Yeah.
We're out on this point with this smartweed in front of us. The wind's at our back and the wind should be picking up today, so hopefully these ducks will come right down in here. We've been here about 45 minutes to an hour. We had a pair of mallards come in and skirt the decoys off to the left. Almost had a shot at them, but other than that we haven't hardly seen much of anything at all. We've got a good northwest wind, so we're hoping that something migrates. It's not that cold though, 40 degrees. But we're hoping that something will come in on this wind. What time is it? About 10? 10:30?
It's 10:45.
10:45. So we've got nothing else to do, so we're just going to wait it out and see what happens. Simeon's doing a good job of not complaining. He's putting his time in like a man. Right?
I'm freezing cold.
So much for not complaining.
Yeah. You're literally freezing cold right now.
It's more on my toes and my hands.
Oh, we're making a little progress here. Pretty soon we'll have hot soup and coffee going.
I don't think we're missing any ducks right now.
Izzy's over here going crazy.
Crazy.
Well, she's killing a stick or something. Good grief is.
You're about to kill Candy over there, I'll tell you that.
Candy's been busy trying to lose her vest. She's been grinding it on twigs and stuff, and she just about got it torn to pieces.
Well, this is a real neat little spot down in the woods here. Real neat little spot. Well, there we've got our 3 cans of soup, our fire blazing, our coffee getting ready. So we are going to be happy in a little bit. That fire is really going nice now. Hey, we should probably kick some of those leaves back away. Those were pretty flammable.
So is this.
If we set a forest fire, then we're just going to blame Simeon and run. If there's a forest fire, here's what's going to happen since you're the youngest. I'm going to call 911 and I'm just going to tell them that Simeon got really upset, grabbed my bag and ran off screaming, I'm going to start a forest fire.
And so does he, and he's starting one right now.
And then
You're starting one right now.
we're just going to, what are you talking about? He's getting the leaves away.
The leaves got caught on fire, and then you like scooting them out this way.
Do you see it starting on fire?
Yes.
Oh, really? Oh.
I heard a duck. We're gonna be over there and we're gonna flush something.
Why don't you go back over there and see if they're in the decoys?
If we do, but can I grab my gun and shoot?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'll go.
All right, go peek and see. Well, Simeon's back from a little adventure. What happened?
I was like, well, I'm waiting for my soup to be done and stuff. I was like, I'm gonna go over there. Then I got there and there's none, so I just started loading my gun up and I just wanted to go and just sit there for a while. So at first, all of a sudden, 2 ducks come from this way, and actually they go one time around and then they start coming in. He came close to the water. I shot one in the water, I shot, but I missed. Boom, right there.
Whiff
but
and
I
whiff.
missed.
Neat place. The main part of the lake is off to the left. So it's the first time we've hunted a reservoir this year. Maybe it'll pick up. Never know. You got to sit it out and try. Well, we just had a pair come right in and Simeon and I split on a drake. And there was more ducks flying around after that, so things seem to be picking up. Couldn't get it filmed because old Fumblements was back there. I was looking for the coffee he forgot to bring. Got some birds working here. Got one, I got one. Here he comes, Drake. He's dropping in, Hold still, hold still. Got that Drake again. One Drake wants in here. About 1:30, we're still going at it here, sitting and putting in our time. We don't have nothing else to do. This is our only job today. So we'll just keep at it and see how many we can get. We're sitting at 2 mallard drakes. A lot of waiting for 2 mallard drakes, but we're still having a good time out here. We'll just keep at it and see how it's going. So I've been sitting there with the video camera for an hour and a half waiting for ducks to come in. Little Simple Simon back here, it was a little cold. So I come over here to get him an extra coat and immediately a flock of ducks come in and I don't get the video of it. I promise I am trying to get more video of ducks being shot, but that was the easiest shot as you could possibly have. You know,
bam, bam.
I know what these videos seem to make it like we're the worst shots in the world, but we're really not. But lately, every time I've got the cameras even halfway rolling, people are missing shots. And
I was watching these birds off to the left, and that sucker came right.
He was watching birds off to the left when a bird was coming straight.
Yep. That's exactly
Talk about no peripheral vision.
Yeah.
I mean, literally that duck came straight in and he doesn't see it. Straight in, not from the right or the left. Man, you gotta have your peripheral vision checked.
and I've asked the ophthalmologist several of them, and they just go, I don't know.
And I'm not seeing ducks right in the decoy. What's the matter with my eyes?
So, well, I don't know. Maybe your eyes are screwed up.
They keep on like coming whenever we're getting up, huh?
What's your excuse?
I'm a kid.
Yeah.
I'm only 13.
Yeah,
He's like 70.
that's a pretty good excuse. His excuse is he's too young. His excuse is he's too old. My excuse is I'm just in a slump.
I'm too old. I've been on the shooting chair for the last hour and a half, and this bozo is supposed to be filming. Of course, why would I want him to film my shame?
Yeah, well,
Although I had
Get on that.
Junior was a little bit cold.
I had the head cam running.
Junior was a little bit cold. So I got to keep Junior warm so he didn't start whining and complaining.
Yeah. Oh well.
Now, let's go.
I have nothing more to say. Izzy's over there with her eyes closed. And as she popped them open when I said something, you said her name. Kenny's laying there all tethered. She's ready, she's shivering. She's ready to go.
It has been a long day.
Looks like we're going to wrap it up at 2:30. There's supposed to be a rain coming in.